Ah, hey, it's Matt with BleepinJeep. What are you guys up to today? Today, I am working on none other than the Comancheep, just like every day. Let me show you what I'm up to at this moment. So, looking back, I got this Comanche for, what, 450 bucks? And I would have gladly paid another $1,000 if I would have got one without rusted out floorboards and without this huge dent. I didn't think the floorboards were that bad. I didn't inspect them good enough before I bought it. And I thought I could just hammer this out or whatever. Well, it's a lot harder than you would think. I mean, that is thick and it's right on a seam. If it were like on the top or something, it would be easy to hammer out. But being right there on the seam, it's double layered and it's 2 walls inside here. So I've already cut out some of that so that I can get to it. My thought is to use a jack or something and to put it up against the tunnel and push on it. But the problem there is I'm just going to end up bending the tunnel. So right now what I want to do is build something to make this stronger so that when I push off of it, the top will bend and not the tunnel. As you can see, we've already got some tunnel work going on here. I do have this tube that comes over, so I'm thinking maybe I can come up and off of that. And then there's the seat belt bolt here, which is strengthened on the other side, so maybe I can attach to that somehow. And then I've got this piece here, which is pretty strong. So I need to weld up something to go over that, to push off of that, to push that up and out. Hopefully. That's the plan. Oh, check it out, guys. Now that is legit right there. That thing is sturdy. It's beefy. I think it's gonna work. So now I just need to press off of that thing. Somebody's calling me. Hold on. Pretty sure I just found the perfect jack for that thing. This one would be a little cooler because it's air over hydraulic, but I really don't want to take all this apart right now. This one is just 2 bolts, but it's being used, so I gotta find some jack stands or something to support this for a little bit. But I'm gonna take that. There we go. How about that? Alright, let's see if I can set this down. No. You can do it! Focus. There we go. Okay, here we go. This is the plan. Take this. Oh, that's heavy. There. Okay. Now the other end, it's gonna get a block of wood or something. Probably take a huge block of wood, drill a hole in it, put it on there, and shape the other end somewhat in the shape of the roof. Whatever that's supposed to look like, kind of a rounded shape. And then start jacking up on it and see what happens. Jeremy's supposed to come over later tonight, help me with that, so I will continue on to the next thing for now. And that next thing is making this part of the cage. It's gonna go something like that. Now the hard part is getting the other side to match exactly like this one. So I'm gonna use this as a template, make all the bends exactly the opposite, and hopefully end up with the one for that side. That's the plan. Check this out, guys. One of my Patreon supporters, Matthew, sent me this to try out. Thanks, Matthew. What I typically use is a cutoff wheel like this made by Camel. What I like about it is it's really thin, but it's really strong as well. And these don't break like some of the other ones I've seen. This one is 1.6 millimeters. And I really enjoy that. But I'm willing to try this out and see what I think. It's made by Linux. It says 1,000+ cuts. It's got a diamond on the packaging. It is pretty thin as well, and I guess it has a diamond edge to it. What I cut a lot with these is tube, and that'll probably be a really great first test. Let's give it a shot. Touch. Okay, there it is after the first cut. It's not even hot to the touch yet. That wasn't bad. It was really thin, and my initial thought is maybe it took a little bit longer to cut with this. I need to do a time comparison. Maybe that'll be a different video. Time comparison between the two, cutting the exact same material. But I'll give this a whirl for a little while, a few months maybe, and see if it lasts. Then in a future video, I'll let you know the results. If you're wanting to get one of these, either of these, I'll leave links down below in the description box. Now, if I did everything right, this should be the opposite side. Let's go check. Oh yeah. That's gonna look good.
Man, I hand you that and you pop the top and take a swig of it. You good, man? You need another hit?
Alright, look who made it.
I'm here, guys. Doing some more redneckness.
I'm gonna miss this hole and just...
I know. He's going all Israeli on it.
Going in. How deep do we want that?
I'd say it needs to be roughly, you know. You're probably deep enough, you just need to water it out. Our jack shaft is like 1.5 inches, and what we got's 1.25 inches bit. So we gotta get all redneck and water it out.
It's gonna get stuck in there.
That's what I said. We're gonna take this jack and force a ramrod up this thing like 8 inches. This block's never coming off. We're gonna have to take like chisels or something and like split this dude
Just
to get
throw
it
it
off
in
the
the
jack.
fire. We'll just burn it off.
With the jack on it?
Just the end of it.
Oh my god. And you need to take just the tip and just walk the tip all the way around. Because like right here in the middle section, I don't think it's just pivoting right here. I don't think you've wallered it out. You can feel the shaft, the lip right there. This poor tree, you're violating this tree. There's a possibility it'll work. Oh man, it looks awful small right there in the middle, don't it?
I'm getting worn out. It's your turn.
My turn. Where's the pieces? Tube or something. Uh-oh. Noise maker turned on. Man, you gotta do at least one redneck thing a day, you know? This is it. I was on a ladder with a chainsaw earlier. I thought that was it. This beats it. That's a watered out mess, man. I'm glad y'all can't see in this hole. It's terrible. Hey, we're good.
Alright.
That's a 1/4 inch bigger or whatever than what we got. So.
Does it get tighter at the bottom though?
It always does.
Alright.
Duh.
Alright, what are we doing like this?
I don't care now.
Probably need to cut it off here first, right?
Well, it's gonna be an awful lot of work. If you just cut a half cut there and a half cut there. Yahtzee! Woo! Work! Fabulous. The battery went dead awful quick. I had these built by Batteries and Bulbs. Apparently, forgot to tighten down the innards. Shake that thing. I think maybe the screws are coming loose on the battery pack. Boom, 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 boom.